Hello and welcome back. This is David from Atomic Candy, and right now we are open by chance. I am wifeless once again. Lady Pop Hunter, who usually is sitting right here, is not right here because she is still out. She is still out job training, unfortunately, so I'm having to do this by myself, and you're going to have to stick with me. Now, the Toy Fair reveals are today, and there was a lot more than what Funko had originally let on. A lot more. So I'm going to have to split this up. Normally on Friday I do a weekly roundup, but the amount of stuff revealed at Toy Fair today is so overwhelming that it would be too much. So Toy Fair reveal today and regular Funko releases along with NECA, Mezco, Tamashii Nations, Sideshow, so on and so forth will be in the weekly roundup video that will be put on later on today. So watch them both. Anyways, Toy Fair reveals. We'll go ahead and we'll get started here. Coming up from Funko. First up, more from Aladdin. And this looks like a diorama. It looks like both of these figures come together in a box set, kind of like what they did with Star Wars, where you had two figures inside of the same package. That's what this looks like to me because of the base. It does not specify, but that would be my best guess. Next, we have Atomic Blonde. 4 figures, 2 of them are chases. I don't know too much about Atomic Blonde. I know it's supposed to be a movie where they're kind of trying to be like John Wick, but with a female. That's about all I know. But 4 figures and 2 are chases. Next, more from Bendy. 4 figures coming from Bendy. I don't know anything about this. I know it's a video game, Bendy and the Ink Machine. The figures are interesting, but I don't collect these. Next, we have Doug from Nickelodeon. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see Doug, and you see a reveal of 6 figures here. 3 of them are regular figures. 2 are exclusives, and 1 is a chase. They have a flocked version of the dog. Again, I don't know too much about this because I don't watch the show. Gossip Girls, and I guess the one in the upper right-hand corner there is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. Again, not anything that I would want to collect. So far, I haven't seen anything I would be really interested in. Lady Pop Hunter might be interested in that Aladdin. I'm not sure. Next, we have Harry Potter Rock Candy figures. You've got a Barnes & Noble exclusive and a Funko Shop exclusive and an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So 3 exclusives out of the 6. And it looks like Funko is getting more into male characters with their rock candies. Next, Disney's Hercules. Here's the first 4 figures here. One of them looks like a Pops Rides. And of course you have a chase. And I guess he glows in the dark because he looks exactly like the other figure. Very lazy on Funko's part when they do this. When they make the chase just a glow in the dark version. I think that's pretty lazy, but whatever. And more from the Hercules series, including a Hot Topic exclusive, which glows a glow-in-the-dark version of the villain there, Hades, and a limited edition glow chase in a different color. Which, again, you know, I can make the same argument. All 3 of these are kind of the same figure. There's just, you know, some color variation. The chase, his eyes are open instead of squinty. You get the idea. Next up, this is something a lot of people have been waiting for. This is the Losers Club from the It movie. And you've got 2 chases there. You got 1 chase of the boy missing his arm. That's bold. I'll give him that. That's bold. And another chase of the girl covered in blood from the scene with the sink. And then 3 exclusives. It looks like all 3 of the Pennywises are going to be exclusives here. Entertainment Earth, Amazon, and FYE exclusives. So 2 chases, 3 exclusives, and what, 8 regular figures? That's a big set. That's a big set. But I know a lot of people have been looking forward to more out of the It series. And reaction figures of It. 9 of them. I don't think any of these are exclusives of any kind. And I'm not a big fan of their reaction figures. I actually don't like their reaction figures. Not a fan of those at all. But, you know, some people are going to like these. And It plushies. Again, not a fan of plushies either. I'm not big on plush stuffed animals and things like that. And if I remember correctly, these are coming in boxes of 6. And the bloody one, there's 2 to a box and 4 of the regular version, if I remember this correctly. Next up, the Jetsons. And it says Entertainment Earth exclusive. And it's way up in the corner there. I don't know if that means that the dog is an exclusive or all 3 of them are. I'm a little confused about that. I wish they had done better with the placement on that stamp. But they have migrated from Jetsons Dorbz to Jetsons Pops now. I like the robot. I like the robot from this one. More from Jurassic World. I think this is more from Jurassic World. This is what they showed from today's catalog. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember what figures were with the other Jurassic set. If these are 3 more that are coming out, off the top of my head, I don't know, because Funko, they release so much, it gets kind of hard to keep track. It's kind of overwhelming, which is, again, why I'm breaking this up into 2 videos today. Lara Croft from their, I guess, their video games collection. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, looking battle damaged. Marvel Future Fight figures of the Hulk and what looks like a female version of Captain America. Not familiar with that character. They are both separate figures, and they are standard size pops that will be a standard release. And this is Migo, M-I-G-O, Migo or Migo. I'm not sure what this is. It's concept art for a bunch of plushies, a pair of slippers, and a backpack. And evidently they do not have licensing for this yet. So this is a maybe, a big maybe from Funko. Still have no idea what this is though. I have no idea. And quite frankly, it doesn't look very attractive. If it was up to me to approve the licensing, I think I would give them a hard time. Next, we have Major League Baseball figures coming out. I'm not going to pretend to know who any of these are. I have no idea who these guys are, and quite frankly, once again, the sports figures are some of the laziest things that Funko produces, and historically speaking, action figures or figurines of sports figures are notorious for not holding value. Just saying from a collector's perspective. And of course, if that wasn't enough, you have more figures who basically all look the same except that the ear flap is on a different side. Just repaints of the same mold over and over. I don't know who these characters are supposed to be. I'm sure some people recognize them or at least can identify them by the number on their jersey. Next, we have more from Moana. And I got to tell you, I'm actually impressed with these. I'm not looking to collect Moana, but they did a good job on the sculpts with these, I think. I'm not familiar with all of these characters. I did not see the movie, but as far as the sculpts go, I think they did a much better job on these than they have with other lines. So it's 6 more from Moana, and it looks like they're all regular edition figures. There's nothing to indicate that any of these are exclusives. Monsters Inc., and I know people have been waiting on this. Monsters Inc. I like the octopus from the sushi bar. The other figures, they look kind of plain to me. And I'm not sure if that flocked one is an exclusive to anywhere, because it doesn't specify. But again, I know a lot of people have been hoping to see more from Monsters Inc. Next up, more from Funko Music. And those two are, I guess, on the top. Is that Rob Zombie? And I don't know who the guy with the guitar is. I am sorry. And then the bottom two are obviously, I'm sorry, that's Alice Cooper on the top. I should have recognized that. Alice Cooper. The straitjacket thing is very obvious, and it just didn't connect right away. That's Alice Cooper. I don't know who the guy is with the acoustic guitar. I'm sorry. But then obviously that's Weird Al Yankovic on the bottom too. The middle one and the bottom right is Weird Al Yankovic. And then again, I apologize. I do not recognize these characters. It's more from Funko Music, obviously. I do not recognize who these people are supposed to be. One of the drawbacks, unless it's Spinal Tap. Is it Spinal Tap? Somebody out there knows, please put it in the comment section down below so that people like me can figure out who this is. I'm guessing Spinal Tap. I could be way off. And, oh, actually, you know what? I really like these. Nightmare Before Christmas. My wife loves the Nightmare Before Christmas line. I know a lot of people have been holding out for these characters, which of course is Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Very little airtime in the film, but very memorable characters. I think she'll get a kick out of those. Maybe she might want those. Next up is Overwatch. More characters coming from Overwatch. You see they have a 6-inch pop and 5 regular figures from the Overwatch video game, that is. But that's not enough. They have some more. They have 2 exclusives, one going to Hot Topic and one going to GameStop from Overwatch. And if that wasn't enough, Walmart is getting a deluxe-sized Overwatch exoskeleton figure with a smaller pop that is not a full-sized pop. It is a smaller one that can fit inside. And then these two, this is Black Panther, obviously, from the upcoming Marvel movie. Or did it come out yet? You know, I'm clueless about that. I don't rush out to go and see films when they come out. I sit back and wait a little while because I don't mind waiting. Because if I did film reviews, I'd want to see it right away, but I don't do film reviews. And I'm assuming one of these is a chase, but it does not say which one. I'm just guessing. This is speculation. I would think one's a chase because of the way that Funko does things. Now, Dorbz, Winnie-the-Pooh Dorbz. We have a chase, a blue Eeyore, and we have a Walgreens exclusive, which it seems like almost everything that Walgreens gets from Funko is an exclusive. Have you noticed that? Most of the stuff that they put out is exclusives. My wife might like these. She might be into this. And we have 2 more exclusives, which is a Hot Topic Tigger and a Barnes & Noble Winnie. And I'm wondering if those are flocked. It does not say that they're flocked. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. Lower right-hand corner, it says flocked on the Dorbz icon. Because to me, it looked like they were textured a little bit. But yes, they are definitely flocked. That's pretty cool. 9 figures from Ready Player One, which is, I'm assuming it's a video game. Is it a video game or an anime or both? Somebody knows, please put it in the comment section down below because I am not sure. The character in the lower right-hand corner is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I like the robot. It reminds me of Iron Giant. And reaction figures of Ready Player One. And some keys, and I guess the keys are Entertainment Earth exclusives. And I don't know how they're going to sell those, how they're going to come packaged. Again, I'm not a fan of the reaction figures, but hey, maybe you are. And for exclusives, it says Entertainment exclusive, but then the 2 on the top, well, 3 of them say Walmart and 1 says Target. So I'm a little confused about that. And of course, this is more Ready Player One. Oh, one of them is a chase. So you have a Walmart exclusive chase. Upper left-hand corner. Oh, that's going to be a hot mess. That's going to be a hot mess. A Walmart exclusive and it's a chase. I don't know about that. I'm having flashbacks of Target and their chases. Oops, never mind. There's one more on the Ready Player One, a Hot Topic exclusive that's all white, it looks like. Again, I'm not familiar with this. But yeah, one more in there. I almost missed it. And some classic wrestlers. That's Jake the Snake Roberts on the top there, obviously, and a chase with some very slight color variations. Different color trunks, and the snake is a lighter color, and that's about it, it looks like. Again, lazy with the chases, Funko. I don't know what you're doing. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels on the bottom there. So a couple more from their classic line. And a bunch of Nickelodeon mystery minis, it looks like. 12 regular figures. One says exclusive. I don't know what it's exclusive to, but then on the right here you have Toys R Us, Hot Topic, and GameStop exclusives, which means there's actually 21 in the series. Good luck getting that together. And what looks like some more Dorbz, Ren and Stimpy, and a couple of other characters. I know who they are, but I can't think of their names. I'm sorry. Next up, more plushies, and these are from Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings plushies. I think it's interesting that they put the foot hair on the hobbits. And a Bob Ross plushie, because Funko is all into Bob Ross recently for some reason. And now we have a Wrinkle in Time figures. 3 figures from A Wrinkle in Time. And there is also going to be a Barnes & Noble's 3-pack exclusive that has all 3 characters, as opposed to buying them separately. So you can get the 3-pack and all 3 of these if you are a completist, and that's probably what they're shooting for. And that is it, at least as far as I know, for Funko Toy Fair reveals, for at least for today. If there's more, I'll try to get it out there for everybody to see. Keep in mind also that there is more from Funko, as well as a few other companies that I will be doing in the Weekly Roundup, which I will be filming later on today. So watch out for that. What are your thoughts? Did you see anything there that you would like? Personally, I didn't see anything I would want. I really didn't. I'm not into most of that. I see a couple of things that I know my wife would want. I might like the Lock, Shock, and Barrel. What do you think? What did you see there that you would really like to get your hands on? Go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. Please do check out some of our other videos if you get a chance. Don't let the background fool you. I've pointed it out before. If you're new to the channel, we're in the process of moving, so there's nothing to show. There's nothing to show. We usually have shelves full of action figures and toys and comic books and things like that in the background. And right now we have a very bland background. So please do like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Put it down below and watch out for the roundup video coming up here shortly. Thanks for watching.